Now we're going to talk about developing good time, and again, how to use the Aebersols. People buy them, but they don't necessarily know what they could get out of them. And we're going to use volume 70 is something called Stop Time Blues. And we're going to take 3 choruses by Hank Mobley, a transcribed solo. So we have something we're plugging in. We're not making something up. And what we're going to do is play a melody, the head, and then play these 3 choruses, and then the stop time will happen. So every other time it'll be a different chorus out of the 3. And the idea is, you know, you are just all on your own here, and the band is backing you up. So if you, typically people when they have bad time, they're going to rush, okay? And so this will develop confidence in your time, because when you and the band are all in the same place, you realize, hey, my time is pretty good. Okay, and these 3 choruses are from the album by Miles Davis. The tune is called Prancing. The album is called Someday My Prince Will Come. Now I also have a Stop Time Blues on the Jazz Workbook play along, but it's at a little faster tempo, so I thought we demonstrated it at a more reasonable tempo on the Jamie Aebersol Volume 7 Stop Time Blues. All right, so explaining what we're going to do on this, we're going to play a melody, which would be like Tenor Madness. We're going to play the 3 choruses by Hank Mobley, and then the stop time will kick in, and we'll see if our time is good enough that we don't get off, and we're basically confident in our time, and that's what we're going to get out of this. And you know, eventually we could just start soloing on it, but the idea is to have an item that you're sticking in there. You're not being creative, you're trying to work on your time. So we'll start with that from the beginning. Stop Time Blues.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
tiny bit off.
Yeah, that's all right. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the drill using volume 70, stop time, Jamie Aebersold. And the other thing to remember is if that's a little fast, you need to get the amazing slowdowner and drag it into that, and then you could slow it down. And again, repetition is the key to learning anything. Okay, so don't be afraid to play this over and over again, and then pretty soon you start making mistakes. You say, well, that sounded pretty good, and now all of a sudden I'm improvising because I toyed around with the melodies that I know. But the idea is that I want to have confidence in my time. I want to not be guessing at where the downbeat is, which you saw Caleb demonstrated that, you know, he had more or less perfect time, and that's what we want to use this particular play along for, to develop our sense of a good timing. Okay, so that a lot of these Aebersolds, there's a purpose behind them. It's not just like put one on and play by ear and not really get any better. So anyways, that's the stop time exercise, Jamie Aebersold volume 70, and using transcribed solo by Hank Mobley. So that's it. Ciao.